Kora was sitting in her living room, watching the evening weather forecast on TV. The weatherman warned, "Tonight, the wind will be very strong. Please be careful if you go outside." I hope it's calm by morning, Kora thought. I have an important job interview, and I really want to get this job. She decided to go to bed early, but sleep didn't come easily. The wind howled outside, rattling the windows and making loud banging noises. Even after the storm quieted down, her nerves kept her awake. She kept thinking about the interview and how much she wanted to do well. When morning finally arrived, the sun was shining and the air was still. Relieved, Kora got ready for the big day. She put on her best two-piece suit, paired it with high-heeled shoes, and spent extra time on her hair and makeup. Kora lived in an old farmhouse with a long driveway leading to the road. After breakfast, she made sure she had everything, her CV, phone, wallet, and the company address, then got into her car. But as she drove toward the road, she suddenly braked. A huge tree had fallen across the driveway during the night, completely blocking her way. "Oh no," she cried, jumping out of the car. "There's no way to move this on my own. I'm going to miss my interview." She felt tears welling up. Just then a voice called, "Kora, are you all right?" It was her neighbor, Mr. Jenkins. "I'm fine," Kora replied, "but I can't get out. I have an interview today." Mr. Jenkins explained that he had gone to check his mailbox, saw the fallen tree, and then heard her crying. "This is too big to move without proper equipment," he said, "but maybe since you're small, you could crawl under it. I'll cut some of the lower branches to make space." He fetched a pair of cutters and trimmed away small branches near the ground. "You'll have to crawl like a baby," he said with a grin. Kora looked down at her nice suit and shoes. She imagined arriving at the interview looking a mess. Still, she grabbed a supermarket bag from her car, put her shoes, jacket, and purse inside, and got down on her hands and knees. She pushed the bag ahead of her and crawled through, getting covered in dust and scratches as twigs and leaves caught in her hair. "Almost there," Mr. Jenkins encouraged, pulling away more branches. Finally, she made it to the other side. She stood up with bleeding knees and leaves tangled in her hair. "I can't go to the interview like this," she groaned. "Of course you can," Mr. Jenkins said cheerfully. "I'll drive you there. You can tidy up in the car." She told him the company's name, Safe and Well Insurance on Colombo Street, while he went to let his wife know he'd be gone. Waiting in the car, Kora removed her ripped tights, cleaned herself with tissues and wet wipes, and tried to make herself presentable. When Mr. Jenkins returned, she told him she didn't think she should go anymore. "I'll never get the job looking like this." "Trust me," he said. "It'll be fine." He drove her to the office and parked outside. "Go on. I'll wait here," he said. Kora walked inside, sore and embarrassed. At the front desk, she told the receptionist, "My name is Kora Forsta. I have an interview with Miss Fargo." The receptionist eyed her curiously. "Yes, Miss Fargo is expecting you, but you have leaves in your hair. Want me to help you?" Grateful, Kora let her remove the debris, then made her way to Miss Fargo's office. She knocked and a confident, elegant woman welcomed her. "You're Kora?" "Yes," she replied hesitantly. "Sit down," Miss Fargo said. "You're hired." Kora blinked in disbelief. "But you haven't seen my CV, or asked me any questions. And I look terrible." Miss Fargo smiled. "Your neighbor called me and told me what happened. He told me how you crawled under a tree just to get here. That kind of determination is exactly what I'm looking for. If you want this job that much, I want you on my team." Kora could hardly believe her luck. Sometimes, persistence really does pay off.